Marketing is like taking someone on a date. You can't just tell someone that you want to marry them on the first day you met them. That's the exact same mistake everyone's doing when it comes to advertising on Facebook, selling their products, whether it's informational, physical, drop shipping. Everyone does not know how to market properly. And in this video, we're going in depth when it comes to marketing, advertising, building out funnels, retargeting. Everything is going to be laid out on this video, and this is something that all the top gurus do that no one on YouTube either knows or wants to reveal, and I'm just gonna give it all away today. So you guys definitely want to watch today's video, and if you guys watch to the very end, we actually go ahead and show you our in-depth retargeting funnel that gives us a very high return on ad spend. So you definitely want to watch it to the end. Before we get into today's video, let's announce last video's winners for $1,000 worth of courses or consulting calls with me. The winner's here. If you guys want to call out for, all you have to do is drop a comment below, follow me on Instagram, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and I'll be picking the best comment every single video. Other than that, let's get right into today's video. So marketing is like taking someone on a date. On your first date, you do not tell the other person that you want to marry them, that you want to have kids with them, that you want to bring them back to your place. Like, even if that's your goal and you're looking for a wife, you're looking to have kids, you're not going to tell that person on the first date that you're going to want to marry them, because that's what's going to make them run away and scare them. And everyone sort of knows this. So when it comes to marketing, why would you go ahead and go to a stranger and tell them, hey, buy my product? Like, that's what most people are doing, and that's a huge mistake. You don't want to go straight in for the ask. You don't want to go straight in for the buy it now. You don't want to ask the customer if they want to get married on the first date. And marketers complain saying that Facebook doesn't work. And they complain about why customers don't want to get married on the first date. When I use this metaphor, it makes it quite obvious, doesn't it? Here's a typical dating funnel. You start with building awareness with the person. Then you start going on dates and you start considering if this person's fit for you. Then you have that conversation and you turn that person into your partner. So that's sort of the typical dating funnel. And similarly with marketing, there's also a marketing funnel, and there's many different levels. So here's sort of like a graph. This is the stuff that you would learn from top marketers such as Tim Bird, Dipesh Mendalia. And these are the stuff that I've learned. I've gone through many courses. You know, I don't want to take any credit for all this information, but if you watch a lot of courses, go through marketing books, follow a lot of gurus, this is sort of where I collated all that information. And I'm just going to give it away to you guys completely for free. I don't take any credit for this, but this is something that I do practice, and I've sort of added in all the things I've learned from different people and pieced it together to create this awesome video just for you guys. When you start at level 1. Customers cold, and you just want to create engagement. You know, these are the people who haven't engaged with the ads before and they have no idea who you are. Level 2, warm audience. This is sort of when you sort of start acquiring your customers. They've engaged, but they haven't clicked. They've sort of watched any of your videos, they're fans of you, they're part of your email list, they're Instagram followers, etc. Then there's number 3, hot retargeting. Basically people who's visited the sites and performed some actions. And then 4, this is major, existing customers, monetized customers, people who've already gone through your funnel and basically they've already bought. And the marketing to them again is very, very powerful. So here's an extensive marketing funnel. First, you want to start at level 1, where you have the cold audience. You want to start with a campaign that is PPC, conversion or video view based. You want to start with very broad interests, behaviors, and lookalike audiences. And you want to exclude all people from level 2, 3, and 4, because your message is going to be different. Your message is going to be brand awareness, attention grabbing, and value giving. You want to give value to people who have no idea who you are. And placements, you want to keep it simple and just have it on Facebook and IG mobile and desktop. You don't want to put on many different things. Then, as the people get warm, they start watching the ads you show, they start clicking, they turn into warm audience. These are people that actually haven't clicked, but they've seen your cold ads, they've liked it, they followed your Instagram, they followed your paid, but they just haven't clicked on the ad. They've watched your video, and now they're sort of part of your list, whether it's email, Facebook, or Instagram. And then these campaigns, you want to then run conversion, traffic, and reach campaigns to level 2 warm audience. And then what you want to be doing is you want to be retargeting people who've watched part of your videos, people who've engaged on Instagram with you, people who are now part of your email list. You want to exclude people from 3 and 4. And this one, you'll do the same thing, Facebook and IG mobile and desktop, as well as you want to try testing other placements. And this is when your creative starts getting more interesting. You start putting in benefits of your product. You start adding in testimonials. You start telling the customers why they need this. And level 3, retargeting. These are the people who've clicked through to your website. These are people who've added to cart, view content, page views, and they're basically very, very hot audiences. You want to then run conversion, DPA, traffic, and reach ads to these people. You want to be retargeting and view content, add to cart, initiate checkouts, top 25% viewers by time. You want to exclude people who've already purchased, and you want to leave this on automatic placement. Basically, let Facebook show your ads everywhere. And these type of ads would be ads that show proof of authority, benefits, testimonials, limited time offers, and you want to break down their barriers, like have all their pain points and the reason they're not sort of acting, put that into your creatives and be like, hey, if you're scared to lose your money, guess what? We have a 30-day money back guarantee. That's the type of ads you want to run for level 3 hot customers and clients. And then 4, this is for the existing customers, people who've already purchased. You want to run conversion, DPA, traffic, reach ads to people who purchased in the last 30 days, purchase from 1 to 3 months, purchase in 3 to 6 months, and purchase 6+ months. Exclusion, you want to target everyone that's purchased, automatic, and you want to send them like limited time offers, holiday deals, special referrals, membership reminders. If you have a subscription product that takes, say, 2 months to use, every 2 months you want to send them a reminder, hey, come back and buy another one to replace the current piece you bought that is now used up. And this is very powerful. A lot of people focus on getting that first purchase and they forget about retargeting once that person has become a customer. I think statistically, it has been said that a customer that has already bought once, the chance of getting them to buy again is like 300 times more likely than someone who hasn't bought. Like, I think my number's off. It's probably even way more. But retargeting people who've already purchased, very powerful. Expected ROAS. A lot of the professionals, this is how they really treat and run a real business. You want to be able to break even or make a small loss on the cold audience and make a massive return on the warm and hot audience. For example, if you advertise to cold audience who has no idea who you are, your expected ROAS would be like 1 to 1.5x. But then when you retarget and you turn them into warm audience, which is level 2, your return on ad spend would now increase to 1.5 to 2.5. And then when they turn into hot leads, then would your ROAS go from 2.5 to 4x. And eventually, if you add it all up, it will average probably around 2.5-ish. And that's how you grow a real business. You're willing to make a loss on the front end to be profitable on the back end. So here's the ECOM funnel. You start with the cold audience, where people who have maybe only visited your website or your homepage, you want to send them brand content. Then people who then go ahead and view content or go to a product page, you want to send them testimonial and scarcity for that specific product. And when people add to cart, you want to go ahead and send testimonial videos in the first 0 to 3 days, showing people how cool your product is and how it works and all the happy customers. You want to put in scarcity. You want to then throw them an offer from 3 to 10 days. And then from 10 to 14 days, you want to go ahead and give them your best offer. So maybe you want to just start with a 10% off coupon for 3 to 10 days. But from 10 to 14 days, you go ahead and throw in a 25% coupon. And then after 14 days, they're sort of out the funnel and they now get turned back into cold audience. Now, when you have hot audiences that sort of initiated checkout, you want to send them ads that talk about fast shipping times, amazing packaging, amazing delivery, amazing functions of the product. There's a super hot leads of people who sort of added in payment info, but for whatever reason, they sort of abandoned checkout. You want to send them ads similarly to initiate checkout, where you have fast shipping times, amazing packaging and delivery, functions of the products, but as well as you want to build in trust. You want to send them 30-day guarantee ads. You want to send them, hey, if you're not happy, we'll give you a full refund. build trust with these audiences. And here's a post-purchase ecom funnel. Like, this is very powerful, and nobody is utilizing post-purchase retargeting, and it's just a shame. What you want to do is, if someone purchased in the first 0 to 30 days of purchasing, you want to start with a thank you ad in the first 2 to 3 days. And this does really well. Just a simple thank you ad. You don't even need a link to your product. You just want to say, thank you so much for purchasing. Really appreciate you coming through. And have that target everyone who's purchased in the last 2 to 3 days. Then you want to give cross sells. Send people other hot products from your store. Upsells. Send people who've bought a certain product, upsell them a similar related product that's related to the initial product they bought. Reviews. Send them photos of customers that are happy. Testimonial videos. And this is basically saying, hey, get ready. When you receive your item, you're going to be very happy. Then you have people who've purchased in the past 30 to 60 days. You want to give them upsells, new arrivals. Hey, new arrival, new product, 40% off. Customer offers. Hey, thank you so much for purchasing 2 months ago. We got an awesome deal just for you since you've purchased from us before. 60 to 90 days. Same thing, you want to send them customer offers. And then once they sort of are now 90-day plus out of your funnel, you want to just send them cold traffic ads. And you want to just retarget them forever, because they just have a high return on ad spend. And basically, every time someone purchases again and again, they get re-put into this post-purchase ecom funnel. It's just so powerful. And then now you might ask, how do you go ahead and split your budget? So you want to start with testing creative. So when you start sending ads to cold audience, you don't want to just send any single ads to your cold audience traffic. You want to split test different ad copies, different videos, different photos, and you want to spend roughly 5% of your budget just testing different creatives. Then you want to spend 70 to 85% on level 1 cold audience engagement traffic. And then you want to spend probably your remaining 10 to 15% just on retargeting, hitting everyone that's sort of clicked through, hitting everyone that's added to cart, hitting everyone that's purchased. That's where you want to spend all your remaining budget. You want to spend roughly the bulk of it just getting people to click through. Now, here's an awesome tip. When it comes to recurring products, for example, toilet paper, pack with this for family, they can use this in under, 30 days. So what you want to do is you want to run retargeting ads to anyone who's purchased this toilet paper pack in the past 180 days, exclude people who've purchased in the past 30 days, and this has insanely high ROAS, and not many people are doing this, and I highly recommend you to do it, because this is an evergreen campaign that you can run forever. New arrivals, also very good retargeting campaign. Basically, retarget people who've purchased in the past 180 days, give them a 40% off deal and be like, hey, new arrival, new design, check out this new shirt, 40% off. New music box, new song, 40% off. This also has high ROAS. And final notes, for products that are under $60, a good tip is when you're retargeting, you might want to exclude users under 1 day. Because when you retarget people who've clicked through and you send them a retargeting ad, they retarget that person that clicked through, say 1 hour ago, the retargeting ad, and then the retargeting ad secures that customer and therefore takes the conversion. So as a result, you can't really give the cold traffic ad sets a proper test, because the retargeting ads are basically stealing all the conversions from the cold traffic ad sets by excluding users under 1 day. So if you want to retarget everyone who's viewed content in the past 30 days, you want to exclude people who view content in the past 1 day, so you could give the cold traffic ad sets a proper test, giving you more accurate data. And finally, don't get stressed out. I know there was a lot of information here and it might look all very confusing, and I don't want you to go ahead and apply this all straight away. You know, start by keeping things very simple. Start with simple retargeting campaigns, showing your ads to everyone who didn't purchase in the past 30 days. Then start slowly adding in things. Start adding in 30 to 60 days. Start adding in the level 1, level 2. Start adding post-purchase. You don't want to try to tackle all this at once, and you definitely want to watch this video again and again and again. And as always, these slides completely for free. You can get them in the description below, and I think having the slides for this video will be very important, because you'll be able to watch all these important sort of funnels that I've built out and I gave to you guys basically. And I think having this on your computer will be very helpful, and I highly recommend watching this video over and over again because I explain it in depth. That was a long video, very in depth. This is definitely something that a lot of gurus aren't talking about. Every single dropshipping guru on YouTube is just focused on cold traffic ads. They're focused on making that one initial sale, and if the product can't make an initial sale, it's a loser onto the next product. Now that is a good model when it comes to dropshipping, but when it comes to building a brand, it's the complete opposite. Because once you build a brand and a product, you're gonna have to really invest in it and really make it powerful. And you can only do that through creating advertising funnels. So hopefully you guys enjoy this information. Like, literally no one is like giving this much value on YouTube, and like if you were to get this information, you have to pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And you know, when I first started, that's something I definitely did not want to do and I could not afford, and that's exactly why I'm giving this information to you guys, because you guys were in my position 2 years ago, and I really want to speed your process to success. And I want to thank you guys for watching these videos and supporting the channel, and I'm very thankful for your support. Question of the day: what is your thoughts on building a brand? Drop in the comments below. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a good week, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Peace.